to Pat White to Pat McAfee. They love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So West Virginia's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step.
It's a running room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on. Intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The corners are walked up tight. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Judicials lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quarterback will keep it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock.
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mountaineer. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They want to run this quarterback.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. Back to pass.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Judicials are rolling down the field. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He'll ride his man on the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll go to the toss. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can wear out those big defensive linemen by making them
Oh,
chase.
why do you have to
Yeah, I
jump?
like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
What?
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They knock him down finally, but boy,
What in the heck just happened?
trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Goes to the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the toss. Runs through a tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
And the Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Sends it back in motion. Fullback's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
They'll run the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more. Turning on the Jets! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to them, let them get outside, let them run the football and make a big game. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to them to get them on the perimeter.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you could tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
And the Mountaineers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. On the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. It's complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Mountaineers look to do some damage in the red zone. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen. This offense, really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll toss it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And the Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Right on the money. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Corner's going to give them room. Wants to go up top. Fears the pressure. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to scramble. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll try to do it himself. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. On 4th down, going to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 30 and still running.
He got that.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half.
And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the option. He'll pitch it. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here comes the option. Can't get him to the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Judicials send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He'll pull it on the read. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
He now has 106 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Well, this time the defense played it well because this quarterback has given them some problems on the ground.
He's got so much speed and has had some success, but I like the end of this run. Not only get him on the ground, punish him. Make
wide open on the right. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's York. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch you, big fella.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the tight end. Try to get it to the edge. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Judicials need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Judicials will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And the returner will be dragged down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Gets rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. And he makes the grab along the sidelines, but a little too close to the sidelines. He's out of bounds. It's incomplete, and it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, West Virginia. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On the move from inside. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to...
like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for an early chunk play. Read option to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. Wide open space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The kick is on its way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Mountaineers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Trying play action. Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. It's slow. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gets the back moving. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Shakes off the defender. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Give to the running back. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
To the air on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Takes a hit as he fires. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much